Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Generational Health with my co host, Miss Whitney. How are you today?
I am doing great today. I am in the same city as my mom, so that's always great for me. Literally in the other room.
I'm excited about it. Well, before we get started, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Share this information with someone else. Man, I want to talk about my blessing this over this weekend. Actually, not even weekend, week. It feels like a weekend because you all. We're going to talk today about birthdays and what is the significance? What does it mean to everybody? For me, my birthday is well. First of all, I've started celebrating my birthdays the whole month, and let me see. It kind of birthed out of having different people that wanted to celebrate with me during my birthday for different like girlfriends wanted to do drinks or whatever. My children wanted to do food. I love food, by the way. Wanted to do food, and so different people wanted to do different things with me, so I started booking it. So we just started having different times, and then my daughter here started a tradition where we have a birthday. We do something different on birthdays, and one thing that I'm so grateful for is like she creates an experience for me at different hotels and different locations. And I mean, this year has been an overwhelming year, and this year I sort of, I mean, actually, honestly, I forgot about it. And everybody said, well, what are you going to do about your birthday? Well, we have this big celebration coming up for the book signing and birthday celebration, thank you, and all of that. So I said, okay, that's what we'll do for the birthday. We're not even, thinking about the day. And then, she called me up, and here she is, and she's been spending this time. And this is a special space for us, So we just thought today we talk about, the significance of birthdays and what they mean. And we have the little photo album scrapbook thing up today because the memories are the precious times that you spend with each other. It's not about the things. It's about the time. It's about the memories, and it's about sharing. So what are your thoughts, Miss Whitney?
I think birthdays, well, first of all, happy birthday, mom.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I know it's technically mom's birthday was yesterday, so it doesn't matter which day it's on. We celebrate it on her birthday. So Wednesday, Tuesday, or Sunday, whatever it's going to be, we're going to celebrate it on her birthday. And yeah, just want to thank you for who you are in our lives, who you are as a person, as a human being on the earth. You are amazing, amazing, amazing. And I didn't say perfect because I don't want you to have that pressure. Not perfect, but amazing. And so I'm excited and I'm grateful that I get to spend your birthday with you each year. And if at any time you decide, hey, I'm going on an international cruise to Dubai on my birthday this year, or whatever it is that you want to do, like I'm there. I got you. Unless you want to do it by yourself, and that's fine too. That's fine. Well, I don't know if you can go to Dubai by yourself. We're gonna have to talk about another thing, but
Okay.
nonetheless, um, yeah, just wanted to say happy birthday. So birthdays for me, I think as a kid I was excited about birthdays because I was like, you get stuff on your birthday. Like it's a great day. You get gifts. But I think as I've gotten older, how you expect things like when you turn 18, it's like, okay, this is gonna be amazing. Or when you turn 21, oh, this is gonna be amazing. Or 30, this is gonna be amazing. And I honestly never felt different, like on any any of those days. And I think this time, once I hit like that 32, 33 mark, stuff started to feel different. And I think it no longer became just about my birthday, but about the birthdays of the people that I love. Not like, oh, I have to give them something, but like physically give them something, but that I just wanted to make sure that they know that they are loved on the day that they like came into the earth. Like that day matters. It's not just another day. And I think a lot of times because we are so busy and we move, and especially in our country, we move, go, go, go. And those things get put on the back burner. And we like spend more time on these commercialized holidays and stuff and buying gifts and all that stuff and Christmas and all that. But like the people that sit across from you, the people that were with you when you were a kid, mom that picked you up when you skinned your knee, a sister that cried with you when your first boyfriend broke up with you. I think like those people matter so much. And so I think my entire perspective on birthdays not just my birthday, but like birthdays of the people that I love started to shift as I got older. Like, I want you to know that I love you every day, but on your birthday, like I just want you to feel like you're special and you matter because you do.
And you have done that. You have hit that right on the nail. And yesterday, my son caught me and I say kidnap because he just scooped me up. What you doing? We want to go eat. Let's go eat. And so we went to go eat, and that was really enjoyable, and it was fun. And then brunch, lunch, late dinner with my daughters and cocktails was really really fun too.
All
And
those.
then spending the night with at the hotel, that was fun too. So I was like the whole day, and my partner Dr. Jasmine, the same thing. She contributed to the day being very special and everything as well. So and then all of the text messages and everything that folks send, and send hearts and all of that. I was kind of going through a little bit of a, kind of sad time, with the loss of my cousin, and we're going to talk about it, at a later episode, but um, it just was really heavy. And just to have people that you really love and that you really care about to actually pour into you. And again, for me, it's never been stuff. It's all about the time and the memories. And that just really, yesterday, it just did my heart so well, just just to be able to spend that time. So birthdays, and I love what you said about birthdays being about actually celebrating that person. And you just did a paradigm shift with me just now, because I like that perspective of celebrating the day that you were born. It really matters. The day that you matter. And I think, like you said, we've gotten away from the personal touch. We've gotten away from interaction personally, and we do all this texting and all of this, computers and all this other stuff. When the human touch is the most healing thing ever. And so if we've gotten so robotic, especially with the pandemic and the mask being on and all this other stuff, that you can't even see somebody smiling at you, we've gotten away from all of that. And, I think the richness of it, I think I heard a story about a rich, wealthy man passing, and on his deathbed, he said, I wish I had spent more time. It wasn't about the money and the doing of things and building of things. It was about he wished he had more time, and he wished
Yeah.
he had more time and had more memories.
Mhm.
So I don't think folks really reach for a wallet on their deathbeds. I think it's more of the memories of the family and wanting the family to be good. So, it's just this life thing is it's so incredible, but however, when you have, that's why relationships are so important, and building relationships and having trusting relationships in your life, and people that care and pour positive, just pour positive energy into your life. That's so important. I'm telling you, it just really, it lifted my spirits, because the birthday didn't matter to me, but when I started, when they made it wonderful, it mattered.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I think that I think it matters in terms of generational health because, like you said, we've lost personal touch, especially when like family doesn't live close to each other. Like we're not able to just, go around the corner. I can't just go around the corner and see my mom or my sister or my brother. Like it's a 2-hour drive to go back and forth. And so it's like there's intentionality that has to go into that effort. And I know that for me, I remember saying like when I was a kid, people I would know like my friends had big families, and so it would be like 20 of them. I would go over, their house, and it'd be like, oh, aunt's here, uncle's here, like just all the kids, all the cousins, all the everybody. And for me, I always remember being like not not necessarily being like, oh my gosh, where's my family, but being like, well, I have a small family. I can count us on, two hands. And I love my family because we used to be around each other all the time. We would always be at grandma's house. We would, have holiday traditions at auntie's. And we would just, everything was close. And then, when we had some passes, and, my aunt passed, and my granddad passed, and our great grandma passed. And I think that season was just so hard for everyone. And me and my sister and brother, we were growing up. And so like we all just kind of, dispersed and handled it in our own ways. And like like I said, as I'm getting older, it's like I'm just very appreciative of the fact that it's like we're returning to each other as like these healed people, not perfect people, but like having kind of gone through that trauma and matured a little bit and understanding how much we love each other and we miss each other. And like I text my sister was with us for dinner, and I text her last night like, oh, by the way, you give the best hugs. My sister has always been a great hugger, and it's just like when she hugs you, she like pushes her love into your body, and it's just like the best thing. And I miss that, like that physical, just being able to hug her. Like when she was little, we would hug each other until like, I don't know. And then she would cry if I have to go. And so now that we're older, it's like we hug each other, we grab each other like as grown women. And well, yesterday she kissed me on my forehead because she gets taller than me. That threw me off a little bit, to be honest. But the hug was amazing. The hug was amazing. Either I'm getting shorter, she getting taller. We'll figure it out. But nonetheless, it was just the best hug, and I just miss that. And I want to create more opportunities for hugs and laughs and like all those things that really do matter. We had so many laughs last night, guys. So
I think
many.
I think it's so funny because I love what you just said about the family going away, because we did, from '07 to 2010, we had 10 close family members just pass away, and we just didn't know what to do with that. And, so we just kind of, like you said, like we just dispersed and everybody went into their own, like, what do you call it, survival mode, and everybody just embraced what was right there in their center. And it's like, oftentimes I felt like, man, I made my children so independent that they like they forgot me, you know. And me being the mom that I am, I don't believe in guilting or in all that other unhealthy behavior. So I just said, wow, that's good. As long as they're doing good in their lives, I'm good. We speak, what have you. So I love the fact that, I didn't know what it was, but I loved it and I saw it happening where everybody was returning back to each other. And I think that's a wonderful thing when you create that type of family. Well, you plant those seeds and those seeds of love and connection, and then you can go and you can handle whatever you're dealing with and then come back together, and just really like love on one another, because those are the things that are important. It's those memories. It's not the stuff. And this society has made everything so commercialized, where it's all about money and spending and spending. And we're, if we went even deeper, it's programmed into us to be consumers. And so each one of these holidays, and then you start again, and each one of these holidays and you start again, and before you know it, years and years have passed, and where's the stuff? So that was what pulled me away from this consumer minded, and come back to the I want to say memory minded, to create those different memories for each other. So I just think it's just wonderful to, the day that you were born matters. And for our viewers, just know that, for me, I'm going to adapt what you just said about birthdays. I think that, sometimes they just breeze over, and we don't really sometimes get a good meaning or a good understanding of what that really means to somebody else. And
Mhm.
sometimes people say it don't matter, because if it don't matter, then it's a safer place than feeling the hurt of wanting it to matter and nobody else feels that it matters.
Yeah. And I think that's a great that's a great lead into. I've had birthdays before where people expected me to work on my birthday, and I would just work on my birthday and something didn't feel right, and I just be like, okay, well, it's how life is. Everybody works on their birthday. Everybody does da da da. But my perspective now is your birthday is your day. If you don't work on any day, like your birthday is that day, unless that fills you up and that makes you like, I'm excited. But if you're doing it begrudgingly because you quote unquote have to work on your birthday, I and then some people just do have to work on their birthday, and I completely understand it. If you can't get it off, you can't get it off. But I'm like, if there is one day that you take off, the day that you were born, that you entered the earth, like literally, like the heavens parted, the universe aligned, like all this stuff happened for you to cosmically appear on the earth. And so to just let the day pass as it's any other day, to me is like it's almost like not a betrayal of the day, but it's just like not recognizing how valuable, important, and like special you really are. And so like that day, it matters. It matters. So I don't work on my birthday anymore. Like I do my best. If that's a day I have to take a vacation day, or if it's And I was lucky enough to work at a company last year. They shared the exact same sentiment, and they're like, "We don't work on our birthdays. Like it's literally in our time off policy. You're not here on your birthday. Go away."
I like that time off policy go away. That's really good. That's good. So, well, we weren't going to do a long episode today. We just wanted to come to you today and let you know how much you truly matter. And I also just wanted to dedicate this episode to my beautiful children because they are adults now, but they actually made me understand and made me feel that I do matter. And I'm so grateful for that. And I truly appreciate them for it. And I just can't wait to now make that a new tradition in our family, that we make sure that for everybody's birthday that they know that they matter. Do you have any closing remarks?
Mm, Closing remarks. Just that what we just kind of talked about, of just like making sure that even not just your birthday, but like you said, the birthday of those that matter. And it doesn't mean that you drive yourself insane trying to do some grand thing for everybody in your contact list on every birthday that you have, because it's not about that. It's not about overwhelming yourself or going into debt or anything like that drastic. It's just about sharing a sentiment and celebrating people on the day that they were born, and not just letting it pass as any other day, because they matter and so do you. So birthdays are special.
Birthdays are special and they're not just for children. So don't forget, everybody. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Share this information with someone else. And just always know that you do matter. Stay fearless. Bye for now.